Morning, Eric.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm good.
Glad to be back over here. So what's going on today? What we got going on here?
Actually, we'll be cutting down a sago tree, sago palm tree.
All right.
And probably you are here as well to see the ladies processing the sago.
Yeah. So the ladies do it, huh?
Ladies do it. Ladies cut it down. They split it open and beat the sago up. Sometimes we men volunteer to help them out, and then that's it.
Sometimes, huh?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, so what do we got here, man? What is all this stuff?
All right. In here, if you can see...
Let me hold your umbrella.
Yeah, just to keep myself away from the rain.
Yeah.
All right. This is the top that the ladies use it back to where we're going to be processing the sago, which has been crushed. So we use this as a layer for a catchment. And if you can see over here where Eric's feet is, this is the scoop that we bail the water from the well water and then pour it into the catchment, into the sago bag, which has been crushed.
Yeah.
All right. Then the water goes into the sago bag, and then they're squeezed by legs.
Gotcha.
And the milk that runs down to the catchment sort of tank, and then we let the sago milk to settle down, and after 20-30 minutes, then the water is going to be poured out.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go take a look at this place over here.
What we're going to do is you'll be seeing all the processing part one from all the way down to whatever part they're going to finish off.
Yeah.
So we'll take you there straight where we'll be cutting down the sago tree.
All right. So what's this part over here? What is all this land right here? Whose land is this?
This land belongs to my forefathers, and you can see it's planted with all the sago tree all the way out to the village and spread out. What sago does is when you plant one, it spreads very quickly.
Gotcha.
You're just not close to the village.
So you just got bread growing everywhere.
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 It's just growing wild, you know.
I like my Mrs. Bear's bread, but I guess this will work today. All right, let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Hey, how you doing? You doing okay today?
Cut down the sago.
So this is a sago tree, huh?
Yes.
It just doesn't seem right. You're doing all the work and the guys ain't doing nothing. Oh, goodness. All right, so you, hey, how you doing? I'm Eric, by the way. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So basically what you're doing here, you're just chopping down this one side here and then you're chopping on the other side.
This is how
Gotcha.
cooking the trees is another way.
Which direction is this tree going to fall? You're cutting it like this. You want it to go that way over there? All right. So, let me see that right there, that axe. Woo, man. You got to be tough. Yeah. So the women do all this. They chop it down, and then they, basically when the tree gets chopped down, what do you do with it then? You take all the skin off?
Yeah, take all the skin off.
Gotcha. Huh, I'll be back. Looks like a lot of work. How long does it take you to do this? 15 minutes to chop it down?
Chop it down.
Now how long does it take to process it?
It's much 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Man, you're too quick. So 20 minutes, this tree's finished. Oh, you're very efficient. I think it'd take me about 2 days, maybe. Man, we need to get some of y'all working in the States. A lot of people be nervous about their jobs. Hey, you mind if I get a swing at that? You mind if I try a swing at that?
Okay.
Yeah, let me just try that out there. Let me see what y'all are going through. I hope I don't break your axe here. So we're just gonna... So where do you want me to hit it at? Is that over here, this side right here?
Yeah, cut the strip.
people stand here.
Say what?
Cut on
Yes,
this side.
that,
here.
that,
Cut
yeah.
it
Right
there.
there.
Uh-huh.
Woo! Look at that. That is rough. That's some tough ladies there now. Oh man, look at that. Woo! Hey, I'm not tough enough for this. You gotta come back over here. Oh my gosh, man. Y'all are tough. That is something else. Yeah, it's pretty spongy though. Once you get into it, you gotta get past that hard outside layer.
Yep.
And once you get past the outside layer,
layers.
oh boy, you gotta fight out the mosquitoes here. I see mosquitoes getting everyone. Hey, hang on one second. Let me get some of that right there. Look at that. So this right here, y'all will mix this with water, right?
That's right.
Sago in there. With the
Yeah, so it's just like a big, it's like real spongy like. It's I can see. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna beat it all up and then mix a little bit of water with it. Yeah, I can see how that could happen.
Even in the building, in the bag.
You can
Smells good.
you can taste it. If you can taste it to if it sounds like chloroquine that it's really yucky type of thing, you can taste it. If you taste it, that means it's got lot of sago in it. Lot of sago.
Why?
I taste it.
When it's sweet, no sago in it.
So you can just eat it as raw, huh?
Yep.
Actually tastes pretty good raw.
It's a lot of
So
sago.
much sago.
I like my chewing gum better though. This is actually not bad though. I did taste a little sweet right there, so that means there wasn't no sago in that part.
No.
Huh? So you do this about every week. You come out, cut down one of these, process it, and it lasts a family of how many people?
Sometimes 3 families.
3 families?
We all come together, 2 in a family. We all come together
Yeah.
and then make the sago.
To make the sago.
Cut the sago down, clean it up, the shells.
And it'll last. Oh, here it
Come
goes.
in,
Let's check this out.
come.
Look at that. Man, the ground shook pretty good there. All right. You shall pick this tree up and carry it back. That's strong. I know you are. Pick it up, carry your shoulders, go back to the village, huh? Oh, goodness gracious. That is crazy. So, now you claim you can do all of this. But you kept your word on that. You chopped that down in like 10 minutes. Ha! That was amazing. So, so now you said to process this whole thing, how long is it going to take you?
Probably take a while.
How many hours?
Peeling the skin off.
That's probably the tough part, huh?
What you're gonna do is just you're gonna peel the outside core skin off, and what we're gonna do is once it's clean, we cut the middle of section of it, break the harder core out straight, open. You will see that the soft part of it, which is inside.
Yeah, you're pretty daggone good with that machete there. You got to call it a bush knife here.
Yeah, it's called bush knife here.
Who needs to go to town to buy a loaf of bread? Got it all in the woods. All right. So basically, what you done was you set you up a little platform here. You pulled all this bark back. You pulled it back here. So now, what are you gonna do? You gonna get in here and you're just gonna
Beat it up.
beat it all up, huh? What do you do with this? You beat that too?
Beat that one as well.
Everything, huh? You're standing on your bread.
It's fine. Once it comes to the hard part, hard core, the skin over here,
Yeah.
that's when they stop.
So, hey, so what happened to your hair? Huh? What happened? It's gone. Let me see, where's your papa at? What happened to her hair?
What happened was I was cutting my hair off.
Let's see,
can
let's
see.
see.
I was cutting my hair off and she's screaming on the other side, now mine too, you know. She wants her hair to be shaved off. So what I did is, she's got a bald head. Every time I do what, she keep on saying, I want it the way my papa looks like. So there she is.
She's the tomboy of the family.
That's right, that's right.
Tomboy of the
Tomboy in the family.
That's so. You like it? It's cooler, huh? You won't like that when you get older. So this tree right here, I see it. It's got like a lot of little stickers and stuff on it as well, huh? This is not as bad as the other ones I usually see. Did you already take a lot of the stickers off? Oh yeah, look at that.
Very sharp thorn.
Yeah, man, look at that. That is really, that could really cut you pretty bad there. Yeah, that is crazy. There's a bunch of little stickers sticking out of this thing. Look at that.
What is really, in olden days, our forefathers used to tell us that you can see the sticking tone on the sago tree. It is just to protect his valuable resource inside the belly that the sago have.
Yeah.
It's just like telling the people who doesn't know sago not to touch the body of the sago. And if somebody from the highlands, when he comes to hold a sago, he will not be able to pit the sago because he is afraid of the thorns that he has. But for us in coastal, you know how to pit the thorns for the sago.
So what do they use for bread up there?
I don't know. Might be cooking the sweet potatoes up at the highlands.
Sweet potatoes,
yes.
huh? Yeah, so they grow the sweet potatoes, you grow the sago.
That's right.
Gotcha.
What happens if you can see the branch over here?
Yeah.
All right. What we'll do is very shortly we will find the ladies come to chop these branches off.
So what's inside here? You still got sago in here too, or no?
There's no sago in there, but we use it as a catchment layers for the catchment to be seated straight on. So what they use is, we will shortly see how they will process it. They use this branch of the sago tree to make sort of like catchment box.
Yeah.
And then they stand on these frames, like these branches of the sago, and put the sago bag on top of it, and they squeeze it. So we will shortly get into that once they pick the sago up.
Yeah, I think I'm following you what you're saying there, but oh yeah, I definitely need to see that just to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. So here's another little small one right here. So how much longer before this one gets full grown? Or is it full grown?
This is going to be around 10 years.
10 years?
Yep.
10 more years?
10 more years.
So how old is this tree? 20 years?
It's around 20 years now.
That's a 20-year-old tree right here. So it takes 20 years before you can make bread.
That's right.
Man, you better plan in advance. I can tell you
That's
that. My gosh. So do y'all plant these, or they just popped up? You said that they kind of just pop up every now and then, huh?
What they do is they plant it. After planting, they spread very quickly.
Yeah, they start spreading after that.
It depends on you cut the big trees down. When you cut the trees down, they spread very quickly. What happens to the trees that grows, make them shade.
Yeah.
And then kills
smothers them all out.
Yeah. So what we do is we cut all the big trees down and
make a big open area for the sagos to grow. Plant little small vegetables and stuff underneath all that area. Make your gardens there. Yeah, that makes sense. So what's this right here you're making here?
Is
Beating the sago.
Is a
This is
sago
what you
beater.
use to beat the sago beater, huh?
Sago beater.
Got a little piece of metal here at the end and a little stick and just a rope and got like a little.
Another rope down there.
Just,
Yep, you're not wrong. That's the directions we beat the sago. But one more
I think
thing.
you did it once.
no, I ain't never done this before. It'd be my first rodeo.
What she's gonna do is
I done messed up your thing. See, I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna mess up your operation here. What's normally gonna take you out about 20 minutes or so, it's gonna take you out about 2 days if I'm here. Kids and everyone gets involved.
everyone get involved.
That's how it should be, right there. Boy, she has to go back to these days.
Oh, kids love it, beating the sago.
Tell you what, it keep a lot of kids out of trouble.
Different color.
Different trouble?
Chanel, why here? Chanel.
This would be like a huge punishment back home. Had to pull the kids away from Nintendos and heck, Xboxes.
That's right. Should be a great fun for the kids, you know, beating up the sago.
Yeah. I want you to go beat up a sago. So, what's your name?
Stella.
Stella. Stella, how old are you? Huh? How old are you? How many years?
14.
You're 14?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I got a sister back home about your age. I don't think I can get her out here. Yeah, that's years of experience right there. Good grief. Mind if I try to knock out that corner right over there? Let me try that.
I'm like trying.
Oh, she's in the zone, man. She didn't want to get up. Let me see.
He can beat the room.
Oh, no, I'm going to try that right there just a little bit. So I got to see what we got going on here. All right, so basically you just... Yeah, I'm not doing too good here.
Yeah, right. Good.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
The guy from the Ruma tribe, huh?
Yeah. Must be a room.
I don't do as good as you. I mean, look at that. It's like smooth. Mine's like all... Yeah, give me a little practice at it. I'll show you all up.
You can do it.
I know I couldn't do it barefoot though. Man, I would like knock my toe off. I can just see the unions back home. Well, we don't have steel-toe boots.
What happens is the sago falls down. We don't waste any bits and pieces of any sago that's
I wouldn't either. It's a lot of work to get it. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty there, taking out the trunk. Piece by piece. Gonna go up with this, just about right up there.
right up here. You can see where the sago comes and finish the branches of the sago.
Yeah.
Which one is the last fallen branches was this one. So it's going to be somewhere around here. Finishes off. The last dead branches are here, so they have to cut it off here. This part of it,
not good right up there. Yeah. The sweet stuff is not really sago, huh?
Yep. Oh, it's pretty.
You probably eat it, just don't have any nutritional value.
Yep. And then they cover this this part of sections up. Put the leaves, cover it up. What happens after 3 to 2 weeks? We come to get a sago crab out from this part of the section.
The grubs.
Yeah.
The grubs, yeah.
The sago grubs. And it's very sweet. Very
you eat them, huh?
Yeah. Very good. We'll cook it up and we'll eat it.
Heck yeah, I'll eat one of them.
Yeah.
I'm a bug guy. I like bugs. I've never eaten a grub.
We'll eat a grub.
We'll eat a grub.
Very sweet.
I'll eat a grub with you. We'll give it a shot.
This is the mushroom from the sago.
Yeah?
Very nice. After processing the sago, and once the dust is beaten, they throw the dust back to the location. After the dust comes out the mushroom, the sago mushroom.
Sago mushroom. You eat that?
Oh, very nice.
Very
Love this. Very nice.
Cause you to see stuff?
No,
No?
No.
Okay.
no, very nice.
That's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, it smells good. Yeah, I have to try some of them sometime.
In Asian market, very expensive.
Oh, really? Yeah, I like mushrooms. I grew up around Monterey mushrooms.
Yeah.
We have a big mushroom factory back home.
This fresh one from the sago.
From the Sago. Oh, look at that. You got you a bunch of them there.
There's a bunch of here. The young one.
That one looks different.
Yep, this is the young one. So
Hey, portobello.
they get this in Asian market. They process it, put it in a tin.
You make a lot of money on these,
Yeah.
huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Your spider in your leg right there.
The spider.
Yes, spider, I can feel it.
You can feel it. Man, people back home just be going crazy right now with that on their leg. You're like, yeah, I feel that spider. Ain't no big
I got a
thing.
spider over here.
That's nothing. Look at that. Yeah, that's nothing. Just got a spider on me. This is the women's job. So what's the guys' jobs around here? What do they do? Do they go out just hunting and fishing and stuff?
In here, what we do is, because of the ladies beat up the sago, the husbands goes out for fishing, hunting, gathering all the fish and pigs are done by all men, and the sago processing is done by ladies. Because lady beat up the sago, and they sing, you know, they sing the way they beat up the sago in a traditional way of beating the sago.
What do y'all sing?
So
You
the
sing?
mother over here,
Let's hear it.
once she comes and beat the sago,
Yeah.
she probably get through there to sing the sago song, they call it.
So you got a song that you sing where you beat the sago. All right.
In
I have no idea what she's saying. Not a clue what she's saying there.
in back in traditional time, the clothes are taken off,
Yeah.
no bras, wear in traditional color of clothing, and they beat the sago and they sing a song. That's why we keep the men's away from the sago beating scene.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So they
So it's just a woman's thing. They all get
Yeah.
together. They all
yeah.
tell jokes and stories.
Yeah. They sing and laugh. And they will be all shouting here and there.
Talk junk about the guys, huh?
Yeah.
Tell stories about the
Tell stories about that. Ah, I see. Yeah, ladies all over the world, same way.
Young time.
All right. Well, hey, would y'all mind singing a song for me? I'd like to hear the sago
Once
song. You don't mind?
she will get the sago beater done, and she comes in, sits in there, and then she will start singing.
Gotcha.
And the little ones follows.
So this is kind of like a tradition that just keeps getting passed on.
So for both of us in here, we're not allowed to sing.
We're not allowed, huh? That's a privilege me actually being here. Thank y'all ladies for letting me come out here.
You can see that there's bigger beatings that she has done. So what they're going to reduce it down to very small pieces by chopping with the bush knife or mezeris. Once done, they put it in a bag to the processing location.
Punio, muito,
Maitu, maitu. Maitu, maitu. Maitu, maitu. Paibu, paibu.
So what is that you're singing? If you were to translate it into English.
What she's saying is she's singing the song from my tradition of singing the song when my forefathers, my grandparents, they passed on to her to sing the song from my own clan, not from other clan's song. So when the sago is building straight on where my sago plantation, my sago area, they sing the song from my place, my clan.
So what is it saying?
It's saying about the song is it's calling the name of the sago bitter. My daughter's name is Puni. So they saying this lady is beating the sago from this tree. So the name of the sago beater and the name of the lady who's beating the sago. So Puni is like my grand name that is called a lady. It's a chief lady or sort of like that. So it's passed from lady to lady, but her name is always sang on the time that they beat the sago up.
Gotcha.
So that the sun is
So
sang.
you're still honoring your ancestors. That's great. I like that.
So we get a lot of sago when the sago is beaten up and they process it to the processing plant sort of, and then the sago will be supplied.
Ancestors bless them, huh?
That's right.
Paibu, paibu. Paibu, paibu. Punio, punio. Punio, punio. Punio, punio. Paibu, paibu. Paibu, paibu. Punio, punio. Punio, punio.
They speak in different sort of when my wife goes, when my sisters goes, they beat in sago in some other areas which is not their place. Then they go and sing that person that plants the song from that particular area. If she's beaten the sago over my place, my sisters they sing the song in our place. So it's in our clan. So that means that we're talking to our ancestors that bless our sago, because we have our sister who is name mentioned on it. Once they are beating a sago, we don't mention other people's clans names. Once we are mentioned, people picked up very quickly. Oh, you're singing my son, you know. Then there's argument and a fight can break up.
Oh, tribal fights,
Yeah.
even, huh?
So we keep our clan names very tight together, very important. The ladies, when they want to beat the sago, they get close relatives, like sisters, daughters, or sister, or brothers got married to another clan. They get their only family related to chop down a tree, a sago, and beat it up.
Punio, punio. Paibu, paibu. Webu, webu. Paibu, paibu. Paibu, paibu. Punio, punio. Punio, punio. Punio, punio. Maitu, maitu.
Man, she's chopping the heck out of that.
Maitu,
Yeah.
maitu.
What happens is, Eric, when you see ladies beating the sago out in the wood,
Yeah?
you hear from the distance that laughing, shouting, cracking jokes,
Yeah.
singing, talking like, you know, nobody's uncontrollable, you know. And you are wondering, who is these people, you know?
Yeah.
And then one of the friends might come and say, that's where the ladies beating the sago. But they're talking a lot. And I said, nah, it's part of tradition. What Esther's going to do is
Oh,
she's going to cut down the branches
Yeah?
and get ready for the transfer of the processing of the sago. So we let Esther to take part in cutting down the branches, and probably the ladies will give us the direction where we need to go to the well.
Alright. Stickers on that thing, isn't it?
It's going to be around 4 of those. It is kind of like they made a bed, and they sit with branches in. This Sago catchment.
Yeah. Wow. It's pretty good, that machete.
Very sharp.
Yeah.
So when you get to a tribal warfare, straightforward.
That's it, huh?
Nothing to stop. You can cut the bones off straight. But not here.
Yeah, not here, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. I hope not. Hey, let me try to cut one of those. Which one should I cut? Wait. Alright, you gonna cut this one up first? Alright. So which one? That one right there? Or you want me to cut it right here, like that? Okay. How'd I hit you? Straight? Or do you hit it at an angle?
Straight.
Straight?
Oh,
I didn't do too good. I didn't do too good.
not too good.
Oh,
One more
man.
shot. One more shot.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, what is this doing? You want a
Oh,
straight
messing
cut.
it all up.
There you go. There you go.
There
Chop
you
it
go.
off.
There you go. You take it back. You're the pro. You're the pro.
So they cut the 3 or either 2, depends on the size of the lady, you know.
Yeah.
And then they cross it so they can use it as a stand, you know. They sit the sago in, squeeze it up. I tried one.
Yeah? How'd you do?
Balance was the big problem. I jumped straight in. I just dived straight into where the catchment were.
Yeah?
And all my face was filled with sago.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to try that or not. I might do the same. I'm pretty sure. I might give it a shot. I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll see. I got all this done now. So, what's next?
Okay, just help us. Would you help us to carry this to the well?
Absolutely, I will. Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
let's
no
go.
problem. It's no problem. All right. So we're going to carry all this.
We all men have to do again.
So, let's see here.
I think you're gonna carry the other one. Alright.
How many are you carrying?
Oh, he's a very strongest man, so he can carry everything.
How far are we going?
Oh, about another 500 meters.
500 meters.
Oh, that's
Whoa! You are very strong.
All right.
carry one. How many carry?
Ah, dang, man. I lost myself in that hole there. Whew, that's not where to step at, guys. I found it. That country's trying to eat up these white guys. Look, come on up.
Look over there, we might get to the side.